everybody, this is your girl EJ. And really quickly, and you saying really quickly, but you still dancing. Come on. I was scrolling on Obama's internet when I came across this post that says apartment hunting is so depressing. How can a studio be $1,500? We are in hell. Somebody comes back with a great advice that says live with your parents until you can make 6 figures. Someone else chimes in and says this is a great idea if you hate mental health and having sex. Because this is really a smart idea. It gives you a chance to save up your money and prepare yourself for the real world. Because once them bills start coming in, baby, they just keep on coming in. Really, it just depends on what you're willing to compromise. Yes, you can save money, but you may lose your mind. I'm saying, do you want to have sex or do you want to have a good savings? Every grown person needs their own place. Okay, so I moved out when I was 21 years old. This is after I graduated high school, failed at my first attempt of college, and came home. And girl was not there but 30 minutes because what is this? If I could go back home and live longer. No, ma'am, I wouldn't. No, ma'am. I love you, mama. No. My mom was cool. I didn't have curfew. She wasn't strict. Still no. No. I jumped out on my own. You know what? Just paraphrase it. I didn't know nothing. I wasn't ready. But I figured it out as I went. Girl, to be honest, I still be figuring it out. When you say live with your parents until you make 6 figures, who parents you talking about? Live with your parents till you make 6 figures. I'm a change figures to different things that I feel like would make this quicker. Live with your parents until you make 6 cakes. I'm gonna go ahead and make all mine in one day. Live with your parents until you make 6 mistakes. I'll be going in 15 minutes. Don't get me wrong. I feel like if the relationship dynamic is right between child and parent, I feel like it could work. I know a lot of people in our community or our culture, it's like once you hit 18, you gotta go. That's what it used to be like. I don't really hear about that anymore. And out loud and in my head, I've said several times, my kids don't have to leave until they're prepared for the real world. Now I'm thinking it's like 25, 26. Cause 27, okay. What we doing? What's the plan? There's no way I would have stayed at home until I made 6 figures. Live with your parents until you get your first W-2. I feel like that's more reasonable. Now, why wouldn't I want to still live at home? Like the lady said, mental health, you be doing it. You do be doing it. It's nothing wrong with staying at home, but once your mindset says I'm grown, then your behavior correlates with that. And you can't be too grown in mom and dad's house. So because I felt like I was grown, I didn't want to stay at home because no, I'm not going to bring you the remote. No, I'm not going to come in at 10 p.m. I'm going to come in when I want to come in. I'm not even going to touch on the fact that a lot of parents charge their children rent or assign their child certain bills. Because the money don't even matter. Like I said, when you start thinking you grown, you get a little more estrogen and you start rolling your eyes a little bit harder at your mom. Rolling your neck a little bit longer at your mom. Baby, get your own place. Go on. Some parents are great landlords. They don't be studying you. Hey, do you? Just check in whatever you can. Some parents don't even want you to deal with that pressure of having to pay all those bills and everything else that comes with the adult world. And that's wonderful. But some parents, since you still staying at home, they need you to be an Uber. Take me to church. I'm gonna let you run me down to Walmart. Some parents, when you still at home, they give you no privacy. You got a letter right here and they say you owe state taxes. I don't know if you've seen it or not. I went ahead and opened it. Make sure there wasn't no deadline on it. Some parents, because you live at home, they see everything that you go through. They see everything you experience. And baby, they got to get on their hotline about it, okay? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock now. She ain't washed the first dish. Not even the first dish. Whatever they need you to be, that's what you're gonna be. And if that works for your dynamic, then yes, great. It just don't work for a lot of people, that's all I'm saying. So again, my addition to this thread would be come up with 6 something else. But not 6 figures. You don't stay with your parents. I mean, some of y'all can. Some of y'all got a good enough situation, good enough home life, good enough parents, and dynamic in their relationship to where you can stay for as long as you need to, make as much money as you need to. And when it goes that way, that's amazing. But for most of us, baby, we can't stick around till 6 figures come. All right, as always, I want to hear from you. How old were you when you moved out? And if you could go back and stay until you made 6 figures or X amount of dollars, would you go back home until you met that financial goal? I want to hear all about it. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. This is your girl EJ, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.